Hello again and welcome back. Of course, it is MotoJack, and today we are back with the vlog, and we're going to be talking about practice. We're going to be doing some practice. We're taking the R7. We're going to go get some breakfast, and let's do it. Practice is obviously super important. One of the biggest things that we forget after we learn how to ride is we forget to practice. One of the biggest things I give my dad credit for is that he is still practicing. He's been riding a long time, and every day he still practices. And you can never be too good at whatever skill you're trying to hone, right? We are going to go practice our low speed maneuvers and ramp them up to fast speed maneuvers. Only been riding a year over here, but she's going to the tail for the first time, so we are going to practice and get them skills ready. Being diligent about practice is one thing, but you can't practice properly unless you are well fed, and that's a fact. Got the gas, time for the practice. Alright, well, when you want to practice, you want to find a place that is quiet, has a lot of space, and that is close to your normal travel route. That way you don't have to go too far out of your way. And then practice what you're already doing and what you have to do to keep them skills up. So, find yourself a parking lot just like this, lots of wide open space, right? And we're going to practice the things that we did when we were learning, but we're going to practice them at higher speed. So, whenever you're going to conquer a road like the tail, or you're going to your canyon twisties or whatever it might be, we need to have those same fundamentals, and we need to elevate them. We need to make sure that we are taking everything that we learned, the leaning, the looking, right? We need to take those things and we need to step it up in order to safely maneuver on turns that are a lot more aggressive than you're going to see out on the road. We're talking about a road where it has 319 curves in 11 miles, and they're not just all in one direction, right? So they're not all to the right, they're not all to the left, they're both. And one of the biggest things with that is not just the curves, but the elevation and the speed change. Once you hit that straightaway and you're accelerating, you then immediately need to decelerate. So you're going to be decelerating back down into third, second, right? Around some of these really, really sharp turns. So what we're going to practice is we're going to practice accelerating into some of these turns, downshifting into the turn, coming back through, and then doing a figure eight pattern where you're going to really have to lean the motorcycle over in that lower gear, and then come out of it the other side, and then accelerate the other way, and then make yourself lean towards the other and opposite direction. All right, so I'm going to go this way, I'm going to come down, we're going to do the turn, big arc, and then go back the other way, okay? So, but again, we're starting in first, so we're going to be accelerating. Second, all right, decelerating, coming down through, leaning all the way through the turn, coming out of the turn, accelerating, up into third, decelerating down into the second. You can even come all the way down into here, around this turn, right? Coming through here. And then what I want to do is I want to do the figure eight motion here. So we're going to go through, we're in second gear, we're leaning it all the way, coming around, leaning all the way, we're looking through the turn, coming through, and then accelerating back towards this direction. Out, accelerating through, down, and we want to be able to do this figure eight in second gear right here. And you want to keep a consistent speed, turning through. I want to go like this, and then I want to bring it back the other way. I just scraped your peg. This bike's a little low. Practice like this doesn't have to be super long. So in between wherever you're going, whenever you're riding, it could be to work, to the gym, whatever. If you take 10 minutes like this every time you ride to practice these kinds of things, and practicing like this, however trivial it may seem, is very important. All right, the moral of today's story is practice makes perfect, and that applies to everything. She's advanced very quickly in a short amount of time, And you know, and that's because of practice. That's because of drills like this. That's because of taking the time and listening to advice and really putting in the work. So super awesome. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It is gorgeous, and we'll see you next time.